depending on the type of flowers and plants and trees and shrubs we have in our environment, will create different moods. Well, different moods are generated because of the different types of energies which are emitted out through these tips, and are also linked into how many leaves per cycle are on the branch, how many layers are in the trunk of the tree, or the level of depth in the root system. These are all different variable regulators. So what we actually have here is the flower of life. And when you look at a flower, a lot of times I explain this as flowers will pull in carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is an internal form of energy. In fact, carbon dioxide will move you towards 90 degrees. If you have too much, it takes you to death, which death is literally 90 degrees, and birth is 0 degrees. So death, you go underground when you die. Because you go underground, that's that type of energy. That's where that energy is taking you. So carbon dioxide automatically wants to go underground into the root system, where it's converted into oxygen, being shot back up through the stem, out through the tip of the flower, for when you smell it, it gives you a smile. It makes you feel amazing. So again, that's the conversion system. Now that's a very basic law of photosynthesis, and a very basic way of looking at it. When you start to break down nature even more, you find that nature is a little more complex than that. On the surface, that's very simple. But once you start to actually break down even more, you'll find that carbon dioxide's converted to oxygen inside the leaves. Not down here, but here's the really neat part. A leaf is made up of all these tiny little pyramids, all connected with a central vein which connects all the capstones together. So as it comes in here, it's converted right on the leaf into oxygen, shooting this newly transformed energy throughout the tree, or throughout the plant or the flower. So there's a little bit more levels of depth when you start to study and understand biology a little bit more. I would love to understand a lot more about a lot more different trees and broaden my area of depth and understanding into biology and into nature using this law. And that's where this law never actually ends. The more you start learning and the more you understand this law, you really literally just want to start plugging everything into it. And you can never really study enough. So this here is the flower of life. It's how pyramid energy in this law of vibrational energy is converted into a flower, which converts into nature, and is the basic science and mathematics for how this energy comes and hits our body and hits our cells, influences our DNA, influences the chemical makeup of our body, which influences our emotions and the ways that we feel and think and act, and all simply from this transfer of energy from our environment in nature, from basic shapes, from trees, plants, and flowers. It's all alive, and it's all affecting us right now, every single moment of every single day. This is how big our external reality is and how much influence it has over us every single moment. What makes a person really a master in life is the level of intelligence and the conscious awareness they have about this law and about how nature is affecting them, not just on the inside, but also how our environment affects us as well on the outside. Again, we're not just internal beings, we're also external beings. We exist out here just as much as we exist inside. Inside is compressed. Outside is uncompressed. It's huge, it's vast, but it's still just a mirror of everything that's on the inside. When we change our external environment, when we boost up our energy, when we start using these laws of vibrational energy with things like sacred G to boost the way that we feel in our environment and the way that our body's functioning on the inside, our entire reality starts to change. This is the law. This is the law of creation. It's how we open up ourselves. This is all genetics. This is all neurology. It's unlocking the human body, unlocking the human mind. It's the all-seeing eye. We are the creator of our reality. We are the creator of our universe. When we understand how to influence and how to shift our vibration, we will literally shift our entire reality. And Sacred G is already built with the mathematics to do that, to put you in charge of your reality, your creation, and of course, so that you can start to experience what it is that you're looking for.